warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello everyone, my name is Samsinar. My official number A1M21964, and here I want to explain about similar. Definition of similar. Similar means same or look alike. Similar is used after the two objects are compared, and similar is at the end of the sentence. Example: noun plus and plus noun plus to be plus similar. This book and that book are similar. This book as noun and plus that book as noun plus are to be plus similar. These books and those books are similar. These books as noun plus and plus those books as noun plus are to be plus similar. Sentence example. The first, my opinions on the issue are similar with his. This is in sentence incorrect because similar should be at the end of the sentence and follow to be. So, that sentence is correct. My opinions on the issue and his are similar. And the next, my job is similar as her job. This sentence is not true because similar should be at the end of the sentence and follow to be. So the sentence is correct. My job and her job are similar. And the next, her nose is similar like her mother's. This sentence is not true because similar should be at the end of the sentence and follow to be. So that sentence is correct. Her nose and her mother's are similar. And the last, the taste of this fruit is similar to that of an apple. This sentence incorrect because similar should be at the end of the sentence and follow to be. So the sentence is correct. The taste of this fruit and that of an apple is similar. Okay, I think it's enough about my explanation, and thank you very much for your attention.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello everyone. Before I begin my presentation, I'd like to introduce myself first. My name is Cahya Rial Prawati. My registration number is A1M2196013. In this video, I will present my presentation about similar to. Similar to and similar are used to say general similarity. Similar and similar to have the same meaning, that almost identical but have some minor differences. Similar is look the same but only some ways. Although similar to and similar have the same meaning, similar to and similar have different uses in sentence. Similar to is used among two nouns that are comparable. Similar is used after two nouns or plural nouns that are comparable. In this video, I will not describe in detail about similar because my friend has described it. So I just focus on explaining the use of similar to. As we know, similar to is used among two nouns. So the formula of similar to is noun plus be plus similar to plus noun. First is, this book is similar to that one. Second is, these books are similar to those books. Let's check them against the formula. First sentence, This book is similar to that one. This book as a noun is as to be similar to that one as a noun. That one in the sentence means another book that has similarity with the first book. Because it is in accordance with the formula, then the sentence is correct. The second sentence is the same with the first sentence, but the second sentence is plural. So, this sentence is correct. So, we go to the next examples. First, my car and his are similar to. Second, my car is similar to his. Let's check them against the formula. First sentence, my car and his are similar to. My car as a noun plus and plus his as a noun plus are as to be and similar to. This sentence doesn't match the formula, so the sentence is incorrect. Second sentence, my car is similar to his. My car as a noun plus is as to be plus similar to plus his as a noun. This sentence is very precise with the formula, so the sentence is correct. To create a question sentence using a formula be plus noun plus similar to plus noun plus question mark. For example, first, is your pen similar to hers? Second, is your pen similar with hers? Let's check them against the formula. First sentence, is your pen similar to hers? Is as to be. Your pen is noun, similar to hers as noun, and question mark. This sentence is very precise with the formula, so the sentence is correct. Second sentence, is your pen similar with hers? This sentence doesn't match. This sentence doesn't match the formula because there is with word behind similar word. It must similar to. So the sentence is incorrect. Okay, I think that's all my presentation. And before I close my presentation, I have a conclusion of my presentation. And the conclusion is similar to is used among two nouns and always placed in the middle of a sentence. So I think this is the end of my presentation today. I hope my presentation will be useful for you and see you in the next video. Thank you for watching. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Bismillahirrohmanirrohim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Aprita Soraya. My reg number is A1M2 19084. Okay, here I want to explain about different from. Different has different meanings, but what is meant by different from is different, and the way it is used is directly on the object. Different from is used between two objects being compared. Here is an example sentence in English. Number one is like, that book different from this one. And number two, my school is different from yours. Number three, my picture is different from what they say. And number four, what you think is different from what I feel. And number five, their clothes are different from ours. I think it's enough about different from, and for your attention, thank you very much.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Amalia. My registration number A1M2191110. I will explain about different as well as examples of using the word different. Different is an adjective. Different has an different or different meaning. When comparing two more or items, it may be followed by from. Different from and different have the same meaning. It's just that they are used in different sentences. Different from in use between two nouns being compared. For example, sentence using the word different. 1. This book is different than before. 2. Why are you so different now? Different is used after two nouns or plural nouns. For example, are this picture and the one on his desk different? The work of Picasso were quite different during various periods of his artistic life. That's explanation about different. Thank you for attention. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
My name is Nur Jaya. My official number is A1M21956. I will explain about differ from. Differ from is a verb and is used between two objects compared. And differ from memiliki arti yaitu berbeda dari. Because differ from is a verb, it can change its form according to the subject. And for the formula is noun plus differ from plus noun. Contohnya, contoh pertama, this apple differs from that one. Contoh kedua, our houses differ from her houses. Pada contoh pertama, pada kata differ ada penambahan s. Itu terjadi karena pada subjek this apple itu menunjukkan bentuk singular noun. Sedangkan pada contoh kedua, pada kata differ tidak ada penambahan s. Itu terjadi karena pada subjek our houses itu menunjukkan bentuk plural noun atau bentuk jamak. Contoh ketiga, you differ from the people I know. Dan contoh keempat, he differs from other men I know. Pada contoh ketiga, pada kata differ tidak ada penambahan s karena subjek you sebagai orang kedua tunggal. Dan pada contoh keempat, pada kata differ ada penambahan s karena pada subjek he itu sebagai orang ketiga tunggal. Differ dapat juga digunakan tanpa from. Akan tetapi, kedua benda yang dibandingkan harus disebutkan terlebih dahulu. Contohnya, red shoes and blue shoes differ in quality. This shirt and that shirt differ in color. The use of differ from is similar to different from, which is used to express the difference between two objects compared. Because differ from is a verb, so we don't need to put to be before the differ from. While in different from, we need to put to be before the different from.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Novianti Adya Puteri. My student's registration number is A1M2 and I'm from group 7. We'll talk about separable and non-separable two-word or phrasal verb. First, what is two-word verbs? Two-word verbs, or grammarly called phrasal verb, is a combination of two or more words which functioned as one single verb. For the purpose of this video, I will be using two-word verbs as the phrasal verb. The structure of the phrasal verb is the first word is always a verb, and the other word are either preposition, adverbs, or both. Phrasal verb can be used like any other verbs. For example, wake up, take off, log in, make up, find out, etc. This example, wake is the verb. So the first word is wake, which is verb, and the other word is up, which is preposition. Same applied to the rest of the example. Separable and non-separable two-word verbs. First, separable two-word verbs. What is separable two-word verbs? Separable two-word verbs is the phrasal verbs can be separated by an object. As you can see, there is an example above. First, if the object is noun, then the choice is optional. Like the first sentence, I took my coat off. So the phrasal verb is separated by the object, my coat. And the next example, I took off my coat. So the phrasal verb took off does not separate, but the sentence is also correct. So that's why if the object is noun, then the choice is optional. Next, if the object is pronoun, then the phrasal verb must separate. For example, I took it off. The phrasal verb took off is separated by the object it, which is pronoun, and the sentence is correct. But what if I say I took off it? No, that doesn't make sense. That's why if the object is pronoun, then the phrasal verb you must separate it. Next, if it has two object or direct object, it must separate. For example, I put the blanket on the child. In here, the phrasal verb is put on and separated by the object, the blanket, and the child. But what if I say I put on the blanket and the child? I put on the blanket, the child. That doesn't sound right, and that doesn't right. So, if it has two or direct object, the phrasal verb must separate. Next, non-separable two-word verbs. The non-separable two-word verbs, it cannot be separated by object, and it never have a direct object because the object is receiving the action. The example, the car ran into the tree. Run into here is the two-word verbs or phrasal verb, and the tree is the object. So the tree, which is the object, is receiving the action of the phrasal verb, which is run into. But what if you separate the phrasal verb and the sentence become the car run the tree into? That doesn't make sense and the sentence is wrong. So the object is always receiving the action of the non-separable two-word verbs. So that's all. You have arrived to the end of the video. Thank you for paying attention on our group. We hope you understand the material that we delivered. Sorry for mistake. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.